Bible lesson today, something amazing happened for God's people in the land of Egypt. Here's what happened. God's people had been slaves in Egypt for a very long time. Their lives were hard with a capital H. God chose Moses to lead his people to a new life.
God says, "Let my people go."
After God sent 10 plagues to Egypt, Pharaoh finally told God's people to go. God's people were finally free from Egypt after 400 years of slavery. They packed up and followed Moses through a giant desert. In the daytime, they followed a giant cloud, which gave them shade. At night, they followed a pillar of flame, which kept them warm. Back in Egypt, Pharaoh had changed his mind. He gathered up his enormous army and set out across the desert to bring the Israelites back. God warned Moses that the army was coming. But how could they escape? It seemed hopeless. They were pinned between an empty desert and an enormous sea. But Moses said,
"Don't fear. God will fight for you today."
The Israelites had to trust God to protect them. At the banks of the Red Sea, God told Moses to raise his arms. When he did, something totally amazing happened. A great wind rose up, the water separated, revealing dry ground for the Israelites to walk on and cross the sea. The Israelites hurried across the Red Sea between two giant walls of water to safety on the other side. The walls of water came crashing down on top of Pharaoh's army, washing them all away. The Bible tells us in Exodus 14,
"Don't be afraid. The Lord will fight for you. You only need to be still."
God rescued his people when they were in danger. God protected them because he cared about them. And God protects and cares about you too.